Imagine arriving in the United States as an international student, full of excitement for new opportunities. But as you explore your new surroundings, you notice something missing, the snacks that remind you of home. I'm Liam.
And I'm Harrison, student athletes here at Auburn. Through our time here as athletes, we've seen how something like a snack can create a sense of comfort at home to international students. That's why we created Blend of Snacks. We're focusing on international students first because they have the greatest current need for international snacks. But Blend of Snacks is something much bigger. It's a movement dedicated to connecting cultures through snacks. To give you a real example of this, our friend and teammate from France will share his experience struggling to find snacks from his home country while being here in Auburn. One of my favorite things he says is, the only thing French in Auburn is French fries, and those aren't even French. But we'll let him explain.
Hi, my name is Benjamin Chapini. I'm an international student athlete for Auburn students. One of the biggest challenges I faced being an international student was missing my favorite snack and candy from home, like for example, financier or mandolin. I tried finding them at local stores, but they are limited options, and it's never the same. Ordering them online or asking my family to send to me wasn't much better. Shipping costs are too expensive, and delivery takes forever. It may seem small, but these snacks gave me a connection with home.
Snacks might seem like a small detail to you, but for the 1.1 million international students across the United States, they're a critical taste of home. In fact, after giving our first pitch in the quarterfinals, we were approached by the African student president, who told us that getting a box of snacks would mean more to him than getting a brand new Apple laptop. This spoke a lot of volume to us, so we conducted a survey of over 120 Auburn international students. The data shows that 82% of the students surveyed said it was 5. On a scale of 1 to 5, it was 5. Very difficult to find snacks from their home country while being in Auburn. This data shows that there's a significant demand for snacks that are familiar to international students. They can again provide a sense of heat, comfort, and connection to home.
Blend of Snacks provides global flavors with our monthly Explorer boxes, designed to connect customers to authentic international snacks. Customers can subscribe to our Country Explorer boxes with over 30 different countries to choose from. Country Explorer boxes offer the best selection of snacks from a single country. These boxes are available on our website where customers can easily subscribe to boxes. While competing brands lack visibility and variety, we show you exactly what's inside your box and offer the most country-specific boxes available anywhere. To make this possible logistically, we partnered with 24 global suppliers to source data based on their sales data and regional sales data. And we utilized Amazon multi-channel fulfillment for third-party logistics, like storage, packing, and delivery to customers. Now let's explore how we scale.
We'll start here in Auburn, focusing on international students to gain subscriptions. We use feedback to refine our offerings. By design, we're starting small to engage with international students directly to truly listen and learn. By using their feedback to refine our service, not only are we building something authentic, but we're building something exceptional. We'll start targeting these international students by collaborating with organizations like the Auburn Office of International Programs. And just this month, we were named as the Auburn Agricultural Center official snack provider, allowing us to directly market to Auburn international students. Our goal is to expose these students to sample products to gain subscribers for our monthly boxes. From there, we'll expand to other universities seeking similar campus partnerships while also continuing to strengthen connections with international students. We'll also continue to partner with global ambassadors like our Canadian ambassador, Summer McIntosh, a 3-time Olympic gold medalist and currently the #1 ranked female swimmer in the world. Our long-term vision is to bring Blend of Snacks to all Americans, expanding in communities further than just international students. So let's take a look at how we can do this using our revenue model.
Planet Explorer boxes you have in front of you have a 52% profit margin. These margins will grow as we acquire more subscribers. In your Planet Explorer box, the products cost $11.10. Shipping these products to Amazon multi-channel fulfillment costs on average of $2.30. Amazon charges a clear fee for storage, packing, and shipment to customers of $3.60, bringing the total cost per box to $17. We charge $29.99 and $4.99 for shipping, bringing the total revenue to $34.98 and roughly $18 in profit per box, a 52% profit margin. This 52% profit margin reflects our current operating status when ordering quantities of 10 to 100 boxes per country. With our catalogs from global suppliers, we are able to clearly view how the unit pricing will affect our cost of goods as we grow. Now let's explore how we turn these margins into real growth.
Our market penetration strategy began here at Auburn with a conservative goal of 10%, a total of 177 subscribers. This goal would have net us about $5,300 in monthly revenue and $3,400 in monthly profit. But now, after surveying those 120 Auburn international students, the data speaks for itself. 37% said they would immediately subscribe, while the remaining 63% just said they needed to know more. What this means is 100% of the students we surveyed took an interest in our box right away. This data shows a significant demand in access to familiar foods, which can be a comfort, which can be access to a connection, a source of home and connection. But what if we told you that's just the beginning?
Just this past month, Planet of Snacks has grown beyond our wildest dreams. We've seen real connections with international students, and just this past 2 weeks, we've discovered a way to enhance study abroad programs across the nation. Study abroad programs host onboarding meetings to get students familiar with their onboarding destinations. But these meetings rarely capture the experience of actually studying abroad. We brought the idea of using our boxes to enhance the Auburn study abroad programs here, and program directors immediately saw the value in our boxes. They endorsed our products and approved them for onboarding meetings. We got a personal testimony from Mackenzie McCoy, who was supposed to be with us here today, but she had a meeting, who is the study abroad and exchange coordinator at Auburn University. She told us that she personally sees on a day-to-day the disconnect between students and the snacks offered in the U.S., and that it is apparent that students want the snacks that they're visiting, of the country that they're visiting, or of their home country.
Now, this isn't just another business idea. This is a chance for us to branch out and reshape how study abroad programs engage with students before they ever step on a plane. We can adjacently fill the demand between international students and abroad students because our Explore boxes are designed to bring anyone global flavors, regardless of their journey. But how exactly do our boxes fit into study abroad programs? Planet of Snacks Explorer boxes will boost program awareness by creating a unique experience that stands out from competitors, while also building engagement and excitement with students. For study abroad program, this is a new tool that brings real value to their programs. And for us, the opportunity is huge. With over 280,000 international students traveling abroad each year, 280,000 international students traveling abroad each year, and programs constantly searching for new ways to stand out from one another, we see our boxes becoming an industry standard amongst all study abroad programs. But it's not just us that believes that.
We surveyed Auburn and third-party program directors to see how they view their current onboarding experience and whether they saw value in adding our product to it. 100% of program directors that we surveyed said they would add our boxes to their meetings when available. 83% of program directors said that they're actively searching for new ways to enhance their programs. And 96% said that our boxes will help improve cultural immersion before departure. And the best part is, without spending a single dollar on marketing, program directors are already asking us when they can integrate our boxes into their meetings.
The opportunity is here, and we need to move fast. With an untapped market and an active demand for our products, the only thing standing in our way is funding to scale this initiative. By using your $30,000 investment, we'll plan to become the leading international snack providers across the United States.
Powered by connections, mentors, and partnerships, Planet of Snacks is redefining global snacking while connecting cultures through snacks. Thank you for your time, and we'd now like to welcome any questions. Yes.
So this is super intriguing to me. I grew up overseas when we moved to the States. I really miss the food from Europe, and there is like an emotional connection to that food that brings back great memories. So I get the need for it. I get what you're trying to do. My struggle a little bit is I hear about 3 buyer very different needs for those boxes. So what I would love maybe a little more focus on those personas. For example, me, who would like the boxes sent to my house so my kids could taste food from around the world. It's probably just a set box that's going out to millions of people light touch. If it's an international student, I can see where they might want a little variety, they may want a hand pick, and that's a whole different business model. Study abroad, maybe a little bit more similar to what I want at getting shipped, but you could also send them their US snacks while they're abroad to make them feel better. So just a few thoughts, I'd love to see some type of things.
Of course, yeah, and I will say on that effect is that we base our boxes based on the international student feedback that we get and the supplier data. So we combine personal preferences, and our goal is not to have a variety box, but is to have the best specific snacks from those countries, so that the people that are getting reoccurring the same exact one box from their country, it's like, oh, I love all these snacks, and I'm just getting them every single one. And as we expand, we think that since we're offering the most authentic snacks, that other people will also take interest because we built this persona of we're connecting international students with snacks.
So who's your competition?
Of course, yes. Our competition for international students and abroad programs is nobody. Nobody is targeting international students on the level that we are, and nobody has brought programs, the boxes, that like we have the idea of. And that is simply because they don't offer enough countries. The two largest competing brands in the industry only offer they offer 4 country boxes that never change and 1 monthly. And Snack Crate only offers 1 monthly box that rotates every month. We are always offering 30 different country explorer boxes, which is what makes us really unique because we're connecting to all sorts of different cultural groups rather than just offering a variety of the easiest snacks to find.
Are they growing? Are they getting traction?
Yes, these are big companies. They are definitely large companies. And we see a huge room of improvement because they are not targeting the specific groups of people that they're targeting.
And to add to that, the groups that we're targeting are the groups that specifically want international snacks the most. When these two companies are specifically advertising themselves and marketing themselves to just everyday Americans, just to try new things.
So not as part of it.
That's correct.
I got 2 questions. One, why are you using Amazon on day one? Why wouldn't you just do this out of your house apartment to save the cost and have them where does Amazon fit into this strategy?
Of course. Right now, Amazon doesn't fit into our strategy. These boxes remain in-house. We plan to use our first order. Amazon has no minimum requirement of items. So once we have our first order that is a quantity of scalable size, we think that is going to go straight
So
to
the house is already growing because you have too many boxes in the house. Second question is back to the French swimmer. The way I understand your product strategy is I get a different box every month, so you would not be satisfying your customer who desires just French. Can he get just one country's box a year?
Yes. Yep.
No, that's in, can they customize that, or?
No.
Like, the only one,
But
the only one, whatever these are, I want 20 of these versus everything.
we actually sell individual products on our website too. So if you're really in tune to a product, you can buy that.
So like a line of the month club where you may get all Cabernets, but you want to have a Chardonnay, you can add that to the.
You can't customize your boxes personally, but we're looking into like a snack quiz or preferences on particular type of snacks, especially when we design these boxes, our Planet Explore boxes, which we design in our catalog, just the most popular snacks.
From every country, it's separate. There are 30 individual country boxes. This is a variety of all. So this is
As you guys are getting started, this is the size. But is there like, so someone who's not crazy, they want to have the large box versus the medium sized box?
Yes, we've seen a high demand for people asking for premium options, and we've been at we host cultural events. We host the snacks and cultural events, and they even want us to provide large sample snack boxes where students can go scan QR codes, you reroute it to our website, and try the snacks that we
Yeah, I can see it, some of the study abroad examples you gave, but also big global corporations that celebrate holidays from around the world as part of, for their local,
Yes.
US-based employees. These are things that could easily be part of the kind of,
Yes.
giveaways?
We look into all sorts of things, and we're into corporate gifting. We're hosting a wedding, a Colombian wedding in May.
Great.
And so we're really able to cater to all sorts of different groups that nobody can cater to. Yes.
A couple of things. So do you own your inventory in this model with Amazon? Are you bulk purchasing these items and they're holding them in their warehouse?
Yes.
So you're carrying that inventory cost for
Yes.
whatever?
But we have a subscription model, so we are able to have plenty of lead time on our international shipments. It's 3 weeks. And
Sure.
So we're able to map out, and obviously, right now with our orders, if we do an order, we have 13% overhead, extra stock, and that's also why we have items listed on our website for 80%.
Sure, and I get it. That wasn't necessarily, trying to poke a hole in
No, no,
it.
yeah.
You know, I was just curious.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this, just because I feel like it needs to be said more and more these days, because we live in this digital world and you guys are straight Amazon fulfillment centers and all this. Like, have you considered a more analog approach to this? I mean, what about vending machines in these cultural centers?
Oh, wow, yeah.
What about a brick and mortar location where anyone can walk in and have that experience, but you're still shipping the boxes out of that door?
Yeah,
Have you
yeah.
considered that?
We consider vending machines actually when we first started the company, and we definitely have considered retail options of being able to get our boxes into retail stores.
Well, I'm just telling you, if I was walking down the street, even not being an international student, I would walk into the store with a sign that says Planet of Snacks.
Yeah, I'd like to add, so just this week, we actually met with the international student presidents, all of them. We got invited to go to one of their meetings, and we actually met the culinary director of Auburn, who really loved the product, and she was talking about how she would be more than happy to talk to all the directors about actually incorporating our boxes or our snacks into Auburn C stores. And she was very, like, she's seen Auburn very, Auburn's convenience stores, we call them C stores, but the convenience stores you use with your dining dollars, she actually talked to me about that and took an interest into that. So when it comes to in-person stores, that's where we're at right now.
So it's a going concern, right? You guys you're in operation, revenue's coming in, you're paying bills. Can you give us a little information on the numbers right now? So we're finishing February, how are we doing in the first 2 months, revenue?
Of course, we have 0 subscribers on the website,
Okay.
and we do not have any customers right now. So we've built this in only 6 months, and we've been putting hours and hours and hours, and we don't feel like we're ready to just put ourselves out there yet. Now, after this meeting, we're ready. So the first thing that I'm doing after I finish this pitch is finishing the website, and we already have a bunch of preloaded marketing campaigns that we're going to launch on all of our social medias.
So that was my next question, was use of funds, how do you deploy this, right?
Of course, if you want to go back, so we do a lot of different marketing strategies. Our main one for here in Auburn is the Cultural Center, giving them a physical snack to see, being able to talk to them about our products and getting them to reroute to our website. We also partner with student influencers here at Auburn, and we plan to do international athlete NIL deals, which is not NIL deals for college students, but name, age, and likeness for all athletes.
Any pre-orders, so people maybe you got any type of pre-commitments, things like that? or-
Yeah, so the Colombian wedding, we actually had someone come to us and say, like, we're hosting a wedding where the bride is Colombian, and we want to get boxes of Colombian snacks for everybody. So that's also one of our next projects, is going to be working on this as well.
And we're also currently fulfilling orders for the abroad programs here at home. And then we plan to reach that to other abroad programs that are overseas.
Last question, what keeps Amazon from just jumping into this thing and challenging you?
That's a great question. It goes back to our product variety, is that nobody is offering the amount of boxes, country-specific boxes that we are. So somebody per se can't, with the products that they have available on their website, fulfill the order for an abroad program that might be going. For example, the Auburn Abroad is going to 31 different countries this summer, and we cover over 80% of the countries that they're visiting. So nobody else can do that.
I think you really tap into something on the NIL, at least that'd be my interest. If you got Cindy Lee here, right, don't let us, what you find, at least I find doing NIL deals is that the bigger money deals with athletes or typically the revenue generating sports. So football players and basketball players make a larger amount of money. Our clients that are golfers or tennis players or track tie this in, and I don't have it crystallized, but in terms of what you guys need to think about, tying this into the Olympics and tying this into the international side of this, with the global reach, because a lot of athletes I find on the international side, they know each other, right? Like if you're a swimmer at Auburn, you know the swimmers at the other schools because you compete with them, right? And so there's sort of that bond. But if you get an athlete at each of these schools, and most of the bigger schools have sort of an elite premier athlete, I would suggest Sudie Lee, you're at Auburn, gold medalist, right? International student. But you'll find that, and even when I was in school, I mean, you know, a lot of the swimmers were Australian, they weren't from here. Most of the tennis players in the SEC are not in the United States, right? Now, most football players are all in the United States, but if you go tennis, you go these others, you're gonna find that your market, and you guys know this, but if you can figure out a way through the collectives and the schools to get the right athlete to endorse it, I really think you got a grand slam in terms of how you can scale.
Absolutely, and especially when it comes to athletic departments, you know, if it's athletes tell the directors they want something, they'll get it for them instantly. No questions asked. So.
Right. So I think that's another way to recruit, you know, another way to bring athletes in and show athletes what's different. I know that, you know, we talked about here with Auburn athletes that come in and are recruited and to bring actually to the New Venture Accelerator to show them things, and you've got athletes like Eugene Asante who has competed in this to show, look, football's gonna end, it just will, sports will end, but you need to think about the rest of your life, and Auburn can provide you an opportunity, you know, opportunities that go outside of just athletics. So there's a way for you guys to tap into that, I think, and I think you're onto something pretty good.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, just real quick, and this is an assumption, you'll fix this, but when you ship a box, be sure to clarify what is in the box, allergies, people don't allergies like reading. I have no idea what some of these products are.
That is
I'm
a
sure
research for us.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
And we're also working with abroad programs because for that situation, we will be providing boxes for our room of abroad students, and we don't know their personal preferences before. So we're working on including disclaimers with our flavor cards to make sure they know that these are risks.
Just making sure nobody in here has allergies to any like food. Like I don't.
Yeah,
very
Yeah. Yeah.
Hopefully not everybody. I don't know, the labels might be tough to read. All right, thank you guys.